UAW strike updates, Pendragon bidding war, a Michigan plant expansion, and more. Good morning, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Welcome to First Shift. Coming up, more on those headlines soon. But first, our lead story. Say hello to the Ineos Grenadier. It's a rugged, boxy BMW-powered four-door off-road vehicle. It's made in France by Ineos Automotive. The five-seat Grenadier is an old-school gasoline-powered body-on-frame SUV. Officials say its basic styling is designed to last for decades, and the vehicle will receive only minor facelifts and cosmetic updates. It will arrive at the company's 18 U.S. dealers in about 8 weeks. The company plans to expand its U.S. footprint with the announcement of a second wave of dealers in late 2024. Up next, more information on President Joe Biden's Michigan visit. If you've been following along with our site, we've shared that Biden recently joined a UAW picket line outside of GM's Willow Run Redistribution Center in Belleville, Michigan. Biden became the first sitting U.S. president in modern history to join a picket line and stand with striking workers at a General Motors parts depot in a show of support for the UAW and its ongoing strike against the Detroit Three. Union President Shawn Fain spoke alongside Biden, saying the union's fight is a war against corporate greed. Ongoing UAW contract negotiations continue to bring politicians to the Motor City. Following Biden's presidential visit, former President Donald Trump also visited Detroit to deliver marks at automotive supplier of engine and transmission parts Drake Enterprises.
But on the electric vehicles this year, to comply with the mandate, is 60,000 loss. They're going to lose $60,000 for every car produced. That sounds like a great deal. But honestly, for UAW and for auto workers and for everybody and for the country, it's not sustainable. So they may try and do it, and I don't know, they're trying to do something for the environment. By the way, that's worse for the environment than what we're talking about. Much worse. But think of it, they're going to lose $60,000 a car. So when are they going to come to you and say, listen, we can't do this anymore? They're going to come to your head man, Sean. I've been watching him on television. He's a good man. I think he's a good man. But he's got to endorse Trump. The one thing I say about a politician. I've known politicians all my life, and then if you would have told me I was going to be a politician someday, I would have said, no way, I don't want to be a politician.
To read more on our team's UAW coverage, check out Automotive News' landing page for everything you could want to know about contract negotiations. This includes data, key players and dates, and a list of stories you can follow along with to stay up to date. A bidding war gets a new player. AutoNation joins two of its rivals in a bidding war for the large UK dealership group Pendragon. AutoNation is the third publicly traded U.S. auto retailer to submit an offer for Pendragon. Pendragon says it received an unsolicited proposal from AutoNation to acquire the company for 39 cents per share in cash. AutoNation confirmed that it submitted a non-binding preliminary proposal, but said there can be no certainty as to whether it will make a binding offer for the company. You can read more on this story in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. California Governor Gavin Newsom vetoes a bill that would have limited self-driving trucks. Assembly Bill 316 would have mandated that autonomous trucks carry a human backup driver behind the wheel, a stipulation that autonomous vehicle executives say would negate the purpose of deploying self-driving technology. Governor Newsom says the bill was unnecessary for the regulations and oversight of self-driving trucks. The veto marks the second narrow victory for the self-driving vehicle industry in California this year. From self-driving vehicles to electric vehicles, a new expansion is coming to Michigan. Samsung plans a $41 million expansion on EV battery operations. The company's automotive battery division is planning to expand a pair of factories in suburban Detroit by 218,000 square feet. The expansion would add 368 new jobs and will support the company's fast-growing lithium-ion battery business for electric vehicles. Officials say this will lead to a doubling of manufacturing capacity. Well, that's all we have for today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us online at autonews.com and on our social channels at Automotive News. For updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.